Welcome back to the N64 Time Trials, the series where I play the first 30 minutes of every game released on the Nintendo 64 and then review it based solely on that first half hour. I'm so glad that you're here today as we are checking out Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. I've never played this one before, but I've always loved the Indiana Jones franchise, so I'm curious to see how it translates into a full 3D adventure. The magic meter is sitting about halfway full, thanks to Indy hype alone. What about you? Did you ever play Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine back in the day? Or was this one of those games you only recently discovered even exists? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future time trials. Released on the Nintendo 64 in December 2000, Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine is an action-adventure game developed and published by LucasArts. Originally a PC release in 1999, the N64 version was ported over by Factor 5 and distributed exclusively through Blockbuster Video in North America. The game follows Indy as he travels the globe in search of pieces of a mysterious machine said to possess incredible power, mixing puzzle solving, platforming, and combat. A fun fact is that Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine was the first original Indy game to be released after Fate of Atlantis, marking a return of the franchise to video games after a long gap. If you want to learn more trivia about this game, stick around. There's more trivia facts that I'll be sharing during the time trial. Okay, so that's the back of the box info, but you know you can't judge a cart by its box art. Whether you're here to revisit an old favorite or to see what you missed out on all those years ago, Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine has 30 minutes to make a good first impression. Let's blow into the cartridge for good luck and fire it up. Does Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine belong in your display case or in the bargain bin? I'll see you after the time trial for the official review. Ooh, an N64 logo made out of gears. Is that perchance the Infernal Machine? Whoa. LucasArts. Factor. Dude, this game looks cool so far. I haven't seen any of it, but the intro's got me hyped. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come at me, DMCA. Come at me for this music. I dare you. Here we go. Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. Select game. I mean, that's it. That's the only game we got. We got nothing. Starting in the wow. You know what this feels like right now? Call me crazy, because these games are not going to be anything alike. But this feels like another LucasArts IP. This feels like Star Wars Rogue Squadron. I don't know why I'm feeling that. But here we go. We're starting in the Canyonlands. We're going to start the timer, because Smez is going to remind me. Well, we'll start the timer once we get past the little intro. New type bomb ends the war. Soviets grab new territory. And then Utah. Noted scholar digs the past. See that pun? American Southwest, 1967. Or 1947. What am I talking about? Whoa!
Time to go to work.
That was not Harrison Ford. Time to go to work. What? We've got a lighter, a lasso, and a gun? Okay, we're starting the timer. This game looks... I'm very excited. I literally got goosebumps at the beginning of this game. I've never seen this game before, but I'm very excited. Starting the timer. I'm going to start a timer in the bottom corner for 7 minutes. That's going to remind us to share some trivia. Thanks for the reminder, King Kai. I just wish that Smez had done it. Can we get up there? Can we get up there? Is this like a Uncharted? Uncharted feels like, I love the Uncharted games. They feel a little bit like an Indiana Jones ripoff. Sometimes. What do we got going on in here? Yeah! You guys were wondering what 7-year-old Deku would have done in this game. And I took out my lighter. Did I light this stuff on fire? I don't know. Okay. We gotta get moving here though, because I really gotta figure this game out. I want to. We can grab. Suddenly, Ocarina of Time. I assume that we're supposed to go behind it, not use it as a... Yeah. Oh man, King Kai redeemed cowboy hat. Listen, normally I wouldn't do the Twitch redemptions during the YouTube recording, but for Indiana Jones, I will wear the cowboy hat for 5 minutes. Just for you, Indy. Got a second timer up for the cowboy hat now. Oh, 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 oh. Fists! We can set our inventory at different things. Wow, okay. How do I crouch? The R button. What's up in here, huh? Nothing? Oh. That was a mistake. Oh! Oh, am I supposed to lasso across? What's up, Nixa? Yeah! In the words of Chandler Bing, whoopah! Okay, but how do I cross here? For real. Maybe I'm not supposed to yet. Maybe I didn't go the right way from the very start. Tomb Raider, I never played any of those games, but this does kind of give that vibe. Was that supposed to go down at the beginning? Come on. Whoa, big jump. You guys like the Tomb Raider games? Like I said, I've never played them. Obviously, they're kind of like iconic, so I feel like they're good. Fall damage does exist. Just so everyone knows. Oh, it literally put us back here as like a checkpoint. So I do think we're supposed to be over here. Use my lighter for some light. Yeah, that'll help. Can I go down? You cannot go down. Well, I'm lost already. Should I start shooting stuff? I thought that maybe I could, like, whip something. Can't whip anything. And what is this little thing here for? Whip it. Good. Hang. Oh, there. Wait, did we know about this? Yes. No. Did we? Ah! What am I supposed to do? Does anybody know what I'm supposed to do? Am I missing something obvious? Gosh, I keep on pressing the C buttons to try to look around. Oh! It was just a timing thing. What's up, Darby? Good to see you. Okay, if you jump at, like, the last second, you get a huge jump.
That thing looks flippable.
Sorry. You just said, that thing looks whippable. Alright, cowboy hat timer's up. Indy, you wear it better than I do, my friend. So can I look up into it? Okay, we're gonna pause real quick for a trivia break. Darby, thanks for the 7-stream streak. Avert your eyes, chat. Here we go. Some trivia about this game. Did you know... Oh, I forgot to stop the timer, didn't I? Pause. Did you know that the N64 version could use the expansion pack and it would have enabled higher resolution graphics, making textures and lighting look significantly better? Utilize the expansion pack. Pretty cool. The game includes a hidden area in the final level that features portraits of George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, Jar Jar Binks, and Guybrush Threepwood as an Easter egg. How about that? Did you know that in Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine, Factor 5 handled the port, and they were the team that adapted it all over. It was a PC game initially. One more fact for now. Did you know that each of the 4 pieces of the Infernal Machine is guarded by a supernatural entity, such as the Ice Guardian, adding a mystical element to the challenges? Very mystical. There's some trivia. I'm going to set another timer to remember to do it. 7 minutes. And we're going to resume our main timer. Oh, I wasn't trying to do this. Wait. Game stats. No treasure collected. Okay, I don't want this. Get me out of here. All right. It just came from there. Right? Yeah, I fell down here. How do I whip that, though? How does one whip? No. Let me back up there. I don't know how to aim the whip. Can I just shoot things? He says that looks whippable, so it like that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna pause real quick. I'm gonna pause the timer. Because one thing that we didn't do is we didn't look at the manual at all, and I'm kind of feeling like maybe there's some information in there. So let's pull up the manual really quick. I'm not going to count this against the 30-minute timer. Here we go. Let's move this over. Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. Oh, let's go. Look at this. Historical note. The oldest known real machine, a fused and corroded set of gears, was found by sponge divers in 1900 off the coast of Greece. 1947. World War II is over. Dr. Henry Indiana Jones is exhausted from the conflict, is trying to resume his digging career. Okay, navigating, great. Movement. It's camera relative, guys. Movement is camera relative. For example, moving the control stick up moves Indy forward. Okay, yeah. Walking and running. Jumping. 3 kinds of jumps. Standing jump can help him climb. Walking jump lets him hop across minor obstacles. And a running forward jump can get you across a crevasse. Okay, the whip. Indy's whip can be used in a variety of ways. See the weapons section. Okay. There's a lot in here. I'm not going to sit here and look at all of this right now. We're just going to find... Oh, it's a pretty short manual. Okay. Weapons. When Indy needs a little firepower, sometimes a whip isn't enough. No, the whip is what I'm wondering about. That you can map your weapons to C buttons. I saw that. The B button is how you use it. When a weapon is drawn, a yellow reticle will appear over the closest target that Indy can hit, depending on the weapon's range. You can lock onto the target with Z targeting. Okay. All right. Well, let's try and figure this out. All hail the C buttons. Okay, restart our timer for trivia. Restart our game timer. And let's go. So. How do we look up? Oh. Okay, so look. We like stand right here underneath it, and the camera automatically just goes up. And then we climb up. Okay. We're learning and burning, chat. Emphasis on the learning. Oh! Why did it have to be snakes? Get the snakes out of here! I'm gonna die! Pull your weapon out, son! We killed the snake. We killed the snake. Why did it have to be snakes? Why did I die? Was I poisoned by the snake? I'm confused. Alright, snake, you're mine this time. Oh, dude, look at that! It's just like Ocarina of Time. Yeah, take that, snake. Now where do I go? Up here. Or down here. No. There's something on the wall right there. Take out my lighter. It's a crystal! Take! Take! Take, you fool! Wow, that sound effect. The cash register sound effect. For taking a gem. Cha-ching. Where am I supposed to go? Can I see from up here, maybe? Bro, we were just up there. Why do I keep on saying bro? Does anyone notice that I keep on saying bro? Oh, maybe we can whip those things? See these things on the wall? I feel like I'm supposed to be getting up here. Can I get up through here? Hold up. Look at that vertical jump. I am again at a loss. I feel like I'm supposed to get up on that thing, and there's a whippable... Where am I supposed to go? Get up there, dude. Why won't you just climb up on this? Indy! Can I not be holding something? That might have been it. I've got no idea. Do you guys have any ideas? Can I whip that bird? I need to do more trivia here. Oh, maybe I can just make that jump. Have a good night, King Kai. Like, I don't think that's climbable. I mean, maybe if I'm just standing right under it. Like, I can't grab those things. Like, right. I don't know, man. This is frustrating me, as this game seems to be really cool. I want to play it. Like, I'm not... Wow. Okay.
I might be able to whip that thing.
Is he gonna do that every time? I might be able to whip that thing. Cutscene.
Whoa.
Oh no! We're swimming! Okay, pause. For a trivia break. Some more trivia about this game. Did you know that The game... Oh, we just said this. Did you know that the game introduced lock-on targeting inspired by The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, allowing for more precise combat? Also, certain levels, like Return to Peru, feature cultural references, such as Close Encounters Mountain, like Close Encounters of a Third Kind, which can be activated by playing chimes in a specific sequence. Did you know that this game was originally available mostly just through rentals, like I said before? And it was due to the N64's declining sales. So they were like, nobody's buying N64s, nobody's gonna buy this game, but maybe they'll rent it. That's why it was only basically a rental only game. Okay, let's keep on going. Seriously, this game seems really cool. I don't know what you guys think. You'll have to be formulating your own thoughts, chat, because you are gonna vote on this soon. We got a water gauge in the bottom left. Lots of cutscenes.
Spot this before. If this is the prize, I'll lose my grant for sure. Where are the priceless artifacts? The gilded idols? The crowns of kings?
Where's the chopper? Cutting edge voice acting.
Good news never travels that fast. Better get up there.
So I will just point out right now, I'm liking the game so far. One thing I'm going to point out is we just learned from the trivia break. Oh, whoops. This game came out significantly after Ocarina of Time, like at the end of the N64's life cycle. Which means that the movement in this game is not super impressive to me. Ooh, a little ledge grab. I mean, it's a little unfair to compare it directly to Ocarina of Time, like one of the greatest games of all time. I'm not trying to be too hard on it. I'm just saying the fact that I can't just jump up and grab this ledge, bro. Wow. Wow. No, wait, take.
Hey.
Found some money. Yeah, where was this game on the Nintendo trivia? I don't know. We missed it. We skipped over it in the influential Nintendo games discussed in Nintendo trivia last night. Hope you guys enjoyed trivia. I was really glad to have it back. If you're watching on YouTube and you're like, what is he talking about? On my Twitch channel for a long time, I have... Come on. I've played trivia with chat on various topics. And we had to stop for a while, but last night was the return. Okay, we gotta go over there. Can I just make this jump? It's a lot of fun. We did Nintendo trivia. Wow. Soon, I think that we're going to do N64 trivia. WJ, thanks for the follow. Welcome into the Deku Treehouse. Glad to have you here. We're playing some Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. This is my first time ever experiencing the game. It's been pretty cool so far. We're just kind of trying to figure it out, though. Clearly, I'm supposed to be able to climb up there. Why won't he climb up there? I'm so confused. Am I supposed to try and jump across this gap right here? Oh. Wow. You have this and you haven't played it yet. We're in the very beginning of this game. I'm trying to figure it out, honestly. I I like it so far. It's fun. I mean, it's like a 3D adventure game. Pretty cool. Was expecting a little bit more in the controls. It feels like, you know, I'm just trying to jump up on this ledge and it won't let me. Again, am I supposed to go across there? Either way, glad you're here. We'll get you a little preview of this game. We're probably going to die right now. Oh, let's go! Indiana Jones does not skip leg day. He just jumps across freaking canyons! Feel like I just heard a snake? No way. This is all just for some... Here, you guys want to hear the cash register again? Here you go.
Aha.
Aha. So are those like collectibles? We just gained 30 IQ. Oh, come on, dude. Why did it have to be snakes? Leave me alone. Leave me alone, snake. Oh! We're alive. Sorry, there was a snake up there. That's why I had to jump off the 40-foot cliff. One HP in a dream, baby. Yeah, the gun is pretty cool, and it uses Z targeting. That if you check it out, it looks exactly like Ocarina of Time Z targeting. It's like the same system. Controls are still a little finicky. And we are almost certainly going to die right now. But, you know, what can you do? You cannot die! But I'm still confused because, like, where do we go from here? Other than exactly where we just were. There's the snake over there. Can I shoot him? Oh, there you go. Z target. We can get him from here. Pepper him. Bury him. Wow. Our aim. Not the best. And we're dead. Oh, so it put us literally right here. Oh, no! Dang it. Oh, look, there's something on the ground. Something on the ground! More cash. Got some more IQ. Maybe I went the wrong way. I mean, we came from the water, right? No way. I'm a genius. I'm a genius! Secrets! Now I'm afraid of what's in here. There's a gem down there. Or something.
Look what I found.
Some moolah! 50 more IQ. Like, for real, the fact that you can't grab a ledge while having an item out in a game that requires you to have an item out very frequently. Yeah, we are gaming. That's pretty cool. I really like that. It's tough. Like, I didn't know that you could even do that. That I was looking for that type of a puzzle in this game. I didn't even know. But now that I know it's there, I'm excited. Man, those jumps are wicked. Hey, where do we jump to now? Whoa. How do I get up there? Can I get that? Wow. The jumps in this are just, unexpected. Oh my gosh, the timer. I could have sworn that I hit... Oh, I resumed the wrong timer. Okay, here we go. Well, I will drop it down to like 10 minutes. I feel like it's been 4 minutes, maybe. We'll do 9. It's probably been 5 minutes. Good catch, E-Dizzle. Okay. Okay, so here we are. No, give me the big jump. There we go. This is cool. I want there to be a little bit more action in the game. That's what I'm currently feeling. I understand we're still in level 1. There's probably more coming along. As I'm playing it, I'm getting a little bit more used to like understanding what this game is. I mean, I came into it completely blind, you know? Hello.
What have we here? An idol.
An idol. But you can't be telling me that. So am I supposed to go fall down that? I guess so. A blind leap of faith, very Indiana Jones. Wait, what? You tried Earthworm Jim? 007. Oh, that's great. That's great. Some of those I've tried, some of those I haven't. So I'm in a challenge right now. What I'm doing is I'm trying to play every single N64 game. I don't remember if I explained that. So I'm demoing every N64 game for 30 minutes and then reviewing them. So some of those games you listed, we've already played and reviewed on the channel. So feel free to go check out the YouTube channel. I've got two videos coming out every single week that are my reviews of the games that we stream. So especially if you're playing a lot of the same games as me for the first time, could be fun to hear your thoughts. How did I get up there? But yeah, like of the ones you listed, we've got videos up for F-Zero X and Yoshi's Story. And then some of those, obviously, I've 100%ed some of those games. Wait, but we're just back here again? I'm confused. This is where we were before. Wait, this is now we're at the very beginning. This was our first whip. I'm really confused. So I will say, you know, thinking about the review of this game, man, there's not enough direction. Like, they just said we should go follow where that chopper went, and it's like, what do you mean? Like, where am I supposed to go? Because I'm going this way. And it really doesn't feel like I'm even going the right way. Come on. Oh, I could just do this. Okay. There's the ladders over there. Where am I? Who am I?
What's this?
I'm finding lots of idols. Okay, can I climb down? Let's go. Okay, we're making progress again. We're finding a new area. More water. As long as this isn't where I just came into. Yeah, we already fell down here. And then we went through there. So let's go back through here and see if there was another way. I don't know. This seemed like this was good progress for us. Yeah, this is tough because, you know, part of the challenge for me in this game is in this challenge in the series, the N64 Time Trials. Why did I just fall? Wow. It's trying to figure out, like, which are the games that I want to go back to, or which ones I might find not playing again. This one's kind of in the middle for me right now. Like, it feels like this game would be pretty cool to play more of, but I'm wondering how long I would have to suffer before I got into the meat of the game. It doesn't really feel like we're there yet. You think you're gonna try this one, Unspoken? Lego Indiana Jones is better. I don't think that was on the N64. Messes out here like Red Dead Redemption 2 is better. No, I really think can't get up on the window. I fell down there. GTA 6 way better. Smez has played it. Well, I mean, this is really the only place to go, I guess. I thought that maybe I had some other options. Only place to go is down. That's where we just were, though. What the heck? I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something huge. Wow. We've just been running around the same area this whole time. Get me up on there. Get me up on there. I really want to play Indiana Jones in the Great Circle. I would have bought it when it came out if it had been on PlayStation. But it was like releasing months later on PlayStation, and I just never picked it up. Supposed to get up here? Infinite falling glitch? Well, we're out of time. Huh. I think this game is really cool. It's definitely got a lot of potential. The question to me is how much meat is there on this bone that I haven't gotten to? I don't know. It is fun. I'm sure, like, I don't know, it's a Lucasfilm Indiana Jones game. It's got to be cool. But that's all we've gotten to see. So, you guys tell me right now. It's time for the review on the YouTube video. Welcome back. What did you think? This was a really interesting experience for me. You know, I'm not sure exactly what I expected from an Indiana Jones game, but whatever it was, this game still surprised me. Here are some of my first impressions after 30 minutes with Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. First, it was interesting to see how it basically copy-pastes things like Z-targeting and control layouts from Ocarina of Time, which, hey, that's not a bad thing, you know, to take your cues from one of the greatest games of all time. I was also pleasantly surprised by the various items, from the guns to the lighters and more that you could use in this game. I wasn't expecting that, and it added more depth than I was expecting. It was also interesting to see that this is kind of a heavy platforming game. I thought that the Uncharted series was the first game to take that Indiana Jones formula and focus it on platforming. But it turns out that Indy was doing it way back in the year 2000. A downside is that it felt like, I don't know, from a game design standpoint, they just didn't do a very good job of pointing you towards your next objective. That's something that I always look for in these games, and it didn't feel like they hit the mark there. That was even more frustrating when you factor in the clunky controls. Nothing kills the vibe of a time trial like spending 3 minutes trying to grab a single ledge, which is what it felt like sometimes. Before we move on, it's time for the segment of today's video where we say thank you to our totally legitimate, definitely real sponsor. Today's time trial is sponsored by this can of Cherry Coke Zero that I am currently drinking. Let's do a quick review. Flavor, 10 out of 10. Mouthfeel is refreshingly crisp, 10 out of 10. Carbonation, 10 out of 10. They got it just right. My emotional well-being, you know, it was in the dumps, but now it's a 10 out of 10. Like, I could be Oprah Winfrey's therapist right now. Really, just top-notch. After some quick math, yeah, it looks like a perfect score for Cherry Coke Zero today. Thanks again to Coke for definitely being a real sponsor of this video. Please sponsor me, Coke Zero. Okay, so I played the first 30 minutes. Let's get down to business. As a reminder, there are 5 categories I'm using to evaluate every game. Let's start with the first one, gameplay. Like I said in my first impressions, the controls were the biggest detractor to the gameplay. I do, though, feel like I would get used to them if I committed to a full playthrough. Once you get past the clunkiness of the controls and parts of the game, there's some really solid aspects to the gameplay. It has borrowed some elements from amazing games like Ocarina of Time and Lara Croft Tomb Raider. It makes it feel like a bit like a distant relative to the Uncharted series, and that's a good thing. Some of those amazing games are great ones to be mentioned alongside of, even if it means that the gameplay of this game isn't quite revolutionary. 7.5 out of 10 for gameplay. Next up is sights and sounds. I really like the graphics of this game. They aren't a technical spectacle or anything, but I feel like they fit right into the tradition of the N64. The big downside here comes in the category of sound design. I mean, what was their vision for this? Like, they used the Indiana Jones theme song on the title screen, so clearly they didn't have any issues with copyright, and the movies have awesome music in them. So why is the game basically devoid of background music once you get into the level? It's like eerily quiet. Even as I edited this video, I was shocked at how quiet the game is. And I know that it was just one sound, but I mean, using the royalty-free cash register sound when you find a jewel, I mean, it was just kind of cringy. I don't know. It was kind of funny, kind of cringy. 6.5 out of 10 here on a very split category. The third category is story and concept. Can you really go wrong with an Indiana Jones story? People have loved these stories for decades, and many franchises have made it their goal to capture the wonder and excitement of Indiana Jones. Even though I didn't get too far into the game, I can tell that this is the ace up their sleeve with this game. I'm giving a 9 out of 10 for story and concept. The last category that I'll personally be evaluating is hook. I'm going to be honest and say that things fall a little flat here for me. I'm not sure what it is specifically. I mean, maybe just the controls. But even though this game seems solid on many counts, and it just, I don't know, it just seems to be a little bit like run-of-the-mill. I don't know. I want to play more of this game at some point, but the first 30 minutes have kind of tempered my expectations for the rest of the game. So I'm going to say 6.5 out of 10. Finally, we have the community category. For each time trial, my Twitch chat is voting on the game we play to help build the overall score. For Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine, the Deku Treehouse gave a rating of 5.5, so they weren't quite as high on this game as I was. And that completes our scorecard. Now, if you take out your TI-83 and you do a little bit of boopity-boop, that gives this game a final review score of 70 out of 100. The final verdict here is that Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine is a faded gem. I'm sure this game was super exciting in 2000, but decades later, there are many other games that do the same thing, just better, and the luster has worn off a bit. So that's my review. Real quick, before we end, I wanted to invite you to join me over on Twitch, if you haven't already, where you can watch these time trials live, cast your vote for the community score, and even suggest the next game. I typically stream a couple times a week, and we have an awesome, welcoming, family-friendly community over there that would love to get to know you. Don't forget to leave a comment below with your thoughts, and I'll look forward to seeing you on our next N64 time trial.